Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So MelodySusie sent me over a package. They asked me if I wanted to check out some of their gel polishes, and I said sure, I would be happy to give them an honest review. So I'm not sure what's in this package or what they sent me, but I think there's a lamp, like a little mini curing lamp with it. So we're gonna open it up and check out what's inside and see what I think of it. Update on the desk lamp that they sent. I am still absolutely in love with it. It puts out amazing light and I cannot say enough good things about it. I absolutely love it. If you want to go see that video, I think it was the last MelodySusie video I posted. It should be. It's an amazing desk lamp. You guys really need to check that out if you're looking for some lighting. It's great. So let me open this up and we'll see what's inside. Please excuse my raspy voice. I am still recovering from a cold and videos can't wait. So here I am. So hopefully I don't sound too rough for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure there's no packing slip here. Okay, it's all on the front there. So first thing, when you open up the box, you get these cute little stickers. These are adorable. I love these so much. This one, look at that, that's so cute. From their, was it Florida Lee polishes. These are so cute. Oh, look at the little e-file guy. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I love a good sticker. Okay, and then we get, okay, thank you for your order, little thing, and then a little product catalog. Okay, let's see what all this is. See, I've had these ones before. They're their plant-based polishes and I absolutely love them. The pigmentation was really good and they had some gorgeous colors. About Us, product catalog. Okay, so this just kind of shows you all the kinds of things you can get from MelodySusie. Oh, okay, here's the polishes. Oh, yeah, okay, I was like looking around on their website and kind of just seeing what all they had. Of course, this one I've tried, which I loved. Jelly gels, smooth, shiny, supple, stunning, thick gels, high pigmentation, great consistency, 21 plus days long lasting. Ooh, I'm gonna have to like soak these off and do a gel polish manicure and really put these to the test for you guys. Faster UV curing gels, vibrant colors, durable finish, great smoothness, high shine finish, and HEMA-free gels, which we love for our HEMA-sensitive gals. Interesting. Okay, so, and lots and lots of colors. Oh wait, there's more. There's builder gels, blooming gel, nail glue. Very cool. So many things. They've got brushes. Like MelodySusie is really, they've got what you need to get started, honestly. So, okay. Here we have, oh, this is the little lamp, I believe. So let's open that. Ooh, look at how pretty. MelodySusie's packaging is always just top notch, you guys. They are so good with their packaging. So this is the P Art 09F, I guess we're gonna call that. And, oh, see how to open this little guy. Okay, there we go. Oh my God, it's so cute. So, it's a little, yeah, oh my gosh. Oh, it's so cute. Look at that. I like that. And let's see if it needs to be charged. Oh, there, wait a second. Okay, so it is a UV lamp or a flashlight, you guys. That is so cool. So you have like a little light to see what you're doing and you can change it over to cure. And then you just click the little button on the back to turn it off. Of course, instruction manual, always read that so you know exactly how to use your product. Here is the cord to charge it. Little USB cord. Oh my gosh, that is so neat. How cute is that little thing? Does this do anything else? I better read my manual here, but yeah. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. Very neat. Okay, so that is the little light. We're definitely gonna play with that. Put all this in here. Move that out of the way. Let's see what else is in this box. Oh. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I don't want to throw boxes away. Because isn't this beautiful? You guys, this is a gorgeous box. MelodySusie. Oh, you've done it again. Okay. Ooh, something sounds glass-like in there. Okay, how do I get this off? I got it. Here we go. Sorry, try not to use my nails. Oh, the box is so pretty. Oh, we got some little fluff here. All nice bundled up so it's not too messy. That's nice. Oh, right on the top, we have a nail art brush set. I can always use a nail art brush. I tend to destroy them quite quickly. And yeah. The only issue I have with these brushes is that they don't have a lid because I do most of my stuff with gel. And I like to have a lid to cover them up so they don't get cured on there. But I have used MelodySusie brushes in the past and they work really nicely. I just wish that they had a lid. It's the only thing. So we've got some really, really nice like liner brushes here. Nice and thin, long like striping brush, little detailer brushes, all different lengths. These are wonderful. 9mm, 11mm, 5mm. I use a 5 and a 9 a lot for art. And then I use like a 20 when I'm doing like straight lines down the nail. Yes, very nice. Definitely have to play with those. What is this? Okay, this says base and coat set, plant-based. Wonder if this is like their Fleur-de-Lis one. Gently shake before use, apply a thin layer of color, gel polish to nails, and cure for 1 minute in LED light or 2 minutes in a UV. Okay, where's my little, let me grab my little box cutter. I didn't think I would need, so I put it away. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? We have a base coat and a top coat, and this is their plant-based. The bottles are so pretty. Thank you for your purchase. Here's like a little instruction thing. Let's see if I can get these out. The bottles, pretty heavy duty. They're kind of heavy. These are 10 mil. Let's check out the consistency. Yep, that's nice base coat consistency. I like a nice thinner, not too thick base coat. Let's check out the top coat. Top coats, I'm really picky with my top coats, you guys. Very picky in consistency and performance. I do really like the brushes on these. That brush is nice. The top coat seems nice, kind of a little bit thicker, not too runny, which is great. We're gonna definitely have to try all this stuff out. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. Let's get it all open first and then I'll figure it out. Let's open this. This is a familiar package to me. Like I said, I've bought several of these plant-based Fleur-de-Lis polishes before. They sent me a little package and I loved them so much that I repurchased like several colors. They had the best like semi-sheer nudes in these. Oh God, they were beautiful. So we got, what color did we get? P30. Ooh, it looks like it's a, I wonder if I have this color. I've got 29. Look, I actually have them sitting out over here. I got P29. So there's P30. See, I actually have them sitting on my shelf for clients to look at the colors because I like them so much. Oh, it's like a deep, like purple kind of color. Really pretty, almost like a brownish purple. Very nice. Ooh, that's gorgeous. I already know I love, see, I'm not sure how they say, I say Fleur-de-Lis, but I don't know if that's how they pronounce it. Maybe it's Fleur-de-Lis. I'm not sure, but you know what I'm talking about. We'll just say the plant-based ones in the blue bottles. I love the bottles. They're so heavy duty. And the little set came with an empty bottle that had dried flowers. Oh, I still have it sitting on my shelf. It's so cute, you guys. I love it. So we know we love this one, but we're definitely going to try out the base coat and the top coat of the plant-based one. Now this isn't part of this same line, so I'm not sure the differences there, but we'll see. What's this one? It doesn't really say on the package, like, what's up with what. It just says gel nail polish. So like, that one's heavy. We'll just have to, let's open them up and see here. Okay. This one, does it say what it is? I might have to look on their little chart. Is this one of the like jelly gels? It says JM27. So I'm guessing like the P on those and the JM on these must have something to do with like what kind of gels they are. That's an interesting consistency there. It looks like it could be a semi-sheer. I'm not sure. I don't personally love the color. It's kind of peachy, but could be pretty for some. See all the directions and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna check that out. We're gonna figure out what everything is, but let's keep opening. All right. This one, ooh, it's got a nice pretty silver bottle and it says 1628 on it. Must just be a color. Oh, V3 on the top. Does that say normal? I can't see it. Ooh, that is a beautiful bright red. All their brushes throughout seem to be the same, which I like that. It's a nice brush. Okay. Okay, the heavy sounding jiggly one. Kind of sounds like glass or metal or something. Okay. Ooh, I bet you it's a magnetic, because look at that. I love a good magnetic polish, let me tell you. This one says G1060, and let's have a look-see. Ooh, it's like a gold. That's pretty. Oops. Throw my bottle here. Oh yes, that is stunning. That's a really pretty color. It's almost got some green vibes to it, like a greenish gold. I got some magnetics on right now. Very pretty. I love that it comes with a little magnet in there. And I don't have a bar magnet like that. That's wonderful. Okay, last but not least, see what we got here. I like, again, that this box has included so many different things to try. I'm excited to try all of these. This one says V4 on the top. Thick gel. 431. Thick gel. So, is it thicker? It feels really creamy. It doesn't feel thick. Like when I think of thick, I think of like a builder. It doesn't feel like that. So maybe what they mean by thick is just really opaque. That's a gorgeous color too, by the way. Yum, yum, yum. Like that color. So yeah, there it says right there, thick gel. I am going to do a little research, read the little pamphlet, figure out what is what here, and then I'm either going to come back and swatch these on swatch sticks, or I'll definitely at least swatch all of them on a swatch stick for you so you can see them. And I think I might, my natural nails have grown out significantly underneath these extensions, so I really want to take them off because I just hate the way that looks. So I might just take this off and do a gel polish manicure because I want to test the longevity of their base and top. I also want to do some tests with the top coat. When I am looking for a top coat, I want a top coat that does it all. I want a top coat that does not pit over stamping. I want a top coat that you can chrome. So like I have very high standards on my top coats, and there's only like 2 that I use right now that I just love because they do everything. So, and Madam Glam is one of them. Madam Glam is my OG go-to, will do anything. Beautiful top coat, won't smear stamp, won't pit over a stamp, like so. High expectations for this one. So let me clean up my mess and I will come back to you and we'll do some stuff. Okay, so I just did a soak off and gave myself a little dry manicure. I'm prepped and ready. They do look really dry. Like I said, I just had to do a soak off. So took everything I had on off and did the best I could to clean these up. This is my dominant hand. So I had to do all the work with my non-dominant hand, which is a little bit harder to do, but they are ready to go. So I'm just gonna follow the instructions and do a little gel polish manicure. Okay, so the way I do my gel polish manicures, I like to do a really thin, like scrubby layer of base and cure that. And then I like to go back in and do another layer of base coat, still thin, but just a little bit thicker than the first one. The first one, I just want to like really scrub it in. And I feel like I get a better, easier removal that way. And I get a longer wear that way too. So make sure I'm not getting too much. And I did wipe it on my finger there. So I just like to really scrub it in, get it in all the nooks and crannies. When you prep your nails properly, your gel polish manicures should last you a long time, at least 2 weeks. Feeling for the heat spike here. Not too bad, a little warm. My nails are very sensitive, so I do tend to feel a decent heat spike. So yeah, just gonna let that cure for 60 seconds, like it says, and then I'm gonna use this one here. Almost forgot to record. Second layer of base going on. And I'm gonna cure that for 60 seconds, and then we'll do the second layer of base got kind of warm, because it was a little thicker. So that one got a little hot on me. But I'm gonna use for my color, I think I'm gonna use this one. This is their thick gel. Now, from what I can find information-wise, it's not a consistency thing. Their thick gel is just a very pigmented gel polish. So yeah, that's all I could find about it. But it looks nice and pigmented and gorgeous, so we're gonna try it. I do really like the cat eye too. I may put the cat eye over, I don't know. We may try a couple of things here. So instead of doing like 2 coats of color, we'll do a color and then a cat eye maybe, because you know I like my cat eyes. Okay, so the brushes on these are so nice. I do like the brushes on all of these so far. Let's start here. This is very hard to do on my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand. So hopefully you guys can see okay. Yeah, it's a really pretty nude, kind of mauve-y nude almost. Really, really thin layer here, and the pigmentation is great. Got a little bit on the cuticle. I can get that off. Okay, check that out. It's very pigmented. Now that I have it on, I don't love the color so much, but it'll be a good base. We will, I don't want to hodgepodge and put a color, different color in every one, but I almost want to try them all. I am going to swatch all of them. Maybe I should have done that first, but that's okay. All right. We're gonna do a thin coat on every finger of that color and then maybe add the cat eye on top. I noticed as I was painting the other nails where they were already in the light, they're kind of warm, you know, and the polish, as you let it set, you can see how it starts to like kind of bleed a little bit, like it starts to level down. And if you're not careful, it'll run straight into your cuticle line. So the formula on this is interesting. It's definitely different than what I'm used to, but you definitely want to be careful with it. You can see it just almost melts out. Yeah, there, it's gonna start to go into the cuticle. So yeah, it's one of those polishes that you want to do maybe just a couple fingers at a time with, and then cure, or you may end up with a little bit of a mess. And I am doing this very thin, so the pigmentation is fantastic though. See if I can get that closer to the cuticle line. It's so hard to do with this hand. And make sure I'm not dripping down the sides. And I've got a bubble. Is that in my base coat? No. Yep, it sure is. That's okay. So that's what I try to avoid. Little bumps and bubbles and things. It could be a piece of dust. It's hard to tell, but it's cured into the base coat. So we will address that with the top coat, hopefully. So let's see, what is this? That's the glass one. Here's the magnetic one. Let's see if we like this on over top. It may just be blech looking because of the color combo. Oops. But you don't know until you try. Maybe I'll just add some chrome over it. Who knows what I'll do, but I definitely want to test the top coat and see if it's chromable, because I love a good chrome. Okay. Let's just see if we like this combo. This might be kind of pretty. So just doing a nice thin coat. For gel polish manicure with opaque polishes, some people like their nails really, really, really thin. But with a gel polish manicure, I like to add at least a second layer of color. So you have a base layer or two coats of polish color, and then your top coat. And that's gonna give the nails a little bit more durability and strength, especially if they have a little bit of length to their nail. Definitely not used to a bar magnet, but look how pretty. Ooh. So that almost covers up that base color completely, but that's gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, how neat. Do we want to do that on all the nails? Decisions. Look at how pretty that cat eye is. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the cat eye on all of them because it's really pretty, but I wanna go ahead and show you the top coat just in case my client shows up, because I am running out of time here. But I will continue this video. I'm going to swatch all the colors that I haven't put on myself. Okay, the top coat's nice. I'm gonna build it up just a little bit here, even out my nail, hold it upside down, let gravity do the work, and then I'm gonna stick it in the light. So I'm gonna finish these out like this, and then I will come back and show you the finished nail. There they all are, and I just tested some chrome. Yes, it will chrome, so that is a check plus for the top coat. So yeah, love that. Okay guys, so I know the video is kind of long, but we're almost done. So I'm gonna do a wear test on this. I'm mainly testing like the base and top coat. What color you put down, in my opinion, doesn't matter as much as the base and your prep, of course. I still have some chrome residue where I was playing around with chrome to see if the top coat would chrome. I'm gonna do some more tests with the top coat as far as like stamping and how that works. If you wanna follow along with all that, check me out on Instagram at Ginger Sparks, and you can follow along for the wear test and see exactly how long this is gonna last. I'll get my other hand done eventually, maybe, we'll see. But I had to break and come back. This is day 2. So like I said, I know the video is a little long, but we're almost there. I'm just going to go ahead and swatch all of these and then play with the little curing lamp. But like I said, if you want to follow along for the wear test, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna post it to either Reels or my stories or something. So go give me a follow there. I also have a bunch of nail art pictures there of like all my clients and stuff that I do. So there's a lot of fun stuff over there too that I just don't do here on YouTube. So please go follow me there. Okay, I'm gonna get some swatch sticks and we're going to swatch all the colors here and check them out. So I've got my big lamp here in case I need it, but I do want to check out this little curing one here. It'd be great for like applying like Gel X and having that little light. And I like that it's like a little concentrated flashlight too. It's really neat for like maybe at-home nail techs that need just a little something extra. All right, we're gonna start out with this one here. What I'm looking for when I do the swatches here is pigmentation, how the formula feels, things like that. So this is their Floral Wee gel polish. It's their plant-based gel polish. And like I said, I've had some of these before and I really liked them. The brushes, again, I really love the brushes that MelodySusie has. So this color's very interesting. It's like a purpley brick brown kind of color. It's interesting. Very pretty. Pigmentation is good. I would definitely do 2 very thin coats, but good pigmentation, beautiful color, self levels, very nice. Let's check out this little curing lamp and see what it does here. So it goes down pretty low, as you can see. There we go. And I'm just going to set it right like that and let it go for however long it goes and see what it does. And while that is working, I'm gonna get out this other one. This is the thick one. You saw me put this on myself. That cat eye really covered up the color. I'm not mad about it, but it's a little bit more opaque than I was expecting, which is very nice. Okay, so they're thick gel. Oh, so the curing light clicked off and then the flashlight came on. That's neat. And yeah, that cured really well. Seemed to do the trick. Very neat. I like that. Okay, so yeah, they're thick gel. Isn't thick in consistency, but it's got like a moussey pudding like almost texture to it. It's very, I guess in a way thick, fluffy like, but I wouldn't describe it as thick. If I was describing it, I would just say it's a very opaque, very smooth. I like the formulation on this a little better than this one, just because of how like smooth and level and just it's really nice. Okay. I do like that one a lot. And the color's really pretty on that one. I'm a little sad that it's covered, but that's okay. It's okay. All right, what do we have next? Let's do, is it this one? No. Is it this one? Yeah, this is the cat eye. I'd like to see that just by itself. I'm kind of impressed at how well this little tiny lamp is doing. I think it goes for 30 seconds. That seems about right. Okay, so this is the cat eye just on its own. It doesn't look like it would be super pigmented, but the way you pull your cat eye really like makes a big difference. So this would be fun for like Christmas. I'm gonna do my round magnet. This is the one I'm more used to. Yeah, so when you like do it like the velveting effect, when you pull all the particles up to the top, it makes it much more opaque. But if you wanted to pull it with your little bar magnet, ooh, okay, so I haven't had one of these before. This one is a little bit different than what I'm used to having, and I wanted one of these for this effect right here. Oh yeah, that's very cool. Let me see if I can bring those back to the top. It's kind of like a push instead of a pull. So this one kind of pulls it a little bit. Or maybe it's a pull instead of a push. Either way. It's like the opposite. So then they just hold it right here. Oops. Like on the corner. Yes. I've been wanting one to do this effect. You just gotta have the right magnet. That is so cool. So yeah, this would be beautiful for like Christmas time. You could put this over like so many colors, and depending on what you put it over, you get a different effect. Oh gosh, I love that. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to show Amanda, because we were trying to do this for a client of ours, or I think it was for her client, and we couldn't get the effect to work with our magnets because we didn't have one like this. So very excited to show her that. She's gonna love that. Okay, next up, I'm going to do the Jelly Gel, this one, and see. I'm not expecting this one to be very opaque if it's a jelly gel, so we're gonna check that out. Again, great brush. So I would call this not a glass gel. I really wouldn't even call it like a jelly gel. I'd call it like a semi sheer. It's kind of like you can build up the opaqueness with a couple of coats. But these are really, really nice, and they've become so super popular over the past like couple of years. These like semi sheers or milky colors, like milky whites, milky nudes, things like that have become so popular, and there's really a lot you can do with them. So I kind of put that one on thick. We'll see how that cures, but as if you were gonna do like maybe 2 coats on it. But yeah, that one I laid on a little bit thicker. Again, not my favorite color, but it is a nice like peachy nude, and I feel like there's a good bit you could do with that one. So last but not least, we have this gorgeous red. Now this one on the top just says normal gel. It's not like the thick gel. So I don't know if there's anything else special about it, but it says normal gel. So we're gonna swatch it and see. It is a really pretty, like kind of like pink toned red. Okay, actually that is way more pink than I thought. I thought that was red, but this is like a hot magenta. Ooh, that's gorgeous. I actually like it better that it's not red. So this one is very sheer. I'll do 2 coats on it and see if we can build that up or not, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, like I said, the sheers, they have their place, but for a color like that, you kind of want like a nice opaque payoff. So we'll do 2 coats on that one and see. Okay. Second coat. See how yeah, that's building up really nice. Okay, so it just needs a couple of coats. On a nail, it's gonna look more opaque than a clear swatch stick, obviously. So show you that. You can still kind of see it through, but it's not too bad if you were to put it like so. It looks more red now on the second coat. I don't know. I'm a little, just don't know how I feel about that one. I liked how it looked when it was more sheer, but more, second coat when it's more pigmented, it looks more red, but it's got like a hot magenta pink undertone to it. It's a very interesting color. That says V3 on the top and 1628 on the side for the color on that one. Yeah. This one was 431. That's the nudie color, the thick gel one, and the cat eye magnetic gel is G1060. So yeah, is that it? And this one says V4 on the top. That may just be the V4, the V3, maybe the type of gel and not the color. I'm not sure. I'm gonna do, just for the fun of it, 1 more coat. And then I'm going to swatch a single coat up above it so we can look at its undertone. What a difference a couple of coats make. But this little lamp has got some power to it. It's very nice. It seems to be curing these really good. Oops. And I've cured those together. My bad. Cat eye is wonderful. So I think I like the thick gel the best as far as formulation. I love a good pigmented gel, something that is going to do like 1 coat, 2 max. I don't want to have to do 3 coats like on the normal one that we had to do to get it pigmented enough. Yeah, that's really nice. But you can see, you could almost use this as a jelly if you just did it in 1 thin coat, and it's pretty even. So I think you could do that with it. But if you wanted to build it up, it definitely looks more red. That's an interesting one. The plant-based ones, the fleur-de-lis ones are always really nice. I do like that formula a lot. But I do think this one is my favorite, the thick gel one. It's just, like I said, I like being able to do 1 coat if I want to, or 2 really thin coats. But they're all really good. And again, I'm going to do a wear test. So if you guys want to follow along with that, you know where to go. Thank you so much, MelodySusie, for sending all these over for me to play with. This was so much fun. I love packages like that where there's just a bunch of random stuff in there and you get to play with it. So it was a lot of fun opening this and playing with it. I'm going to use this a lot, I think. This is pretty nice. I have a lot of clients that have a hard time getting their thumb straight. So put that at the edge of the table and just have them stick their thumb there. That would be perfect. Yeah, I like that. I got a little bit of polish on it. Oops, but that's okay. So very neat little lamp here / light and beautiful colors. So again, MelodySusie, you are the best. Thank you so much. And you guys, please follow along and stay updated on this. I'm gonna have to do this hand sometime today too. So get them to match, because they almost never match, but lately I've been doing really good keeping them matchy. So I'm gonna have to do something here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, leave those in the comment section below. I have a discount code for MelodySusie. It's 12%. That is a great little discount code that you can use on their website. I believe they are also on Amazon. So you can shop them there as well. But yeah, go check them out and let me know if you guys have any of their stuff that you haven't seen me review or do that you really love. I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.